These worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk.
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
The show that said it all with your host, Tariq Barwani. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station Radio, Sultan of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, and welcome to Knowledge Talks. A weekly entertainment and knowledge sharing program aired live specifically to share with you topics that contribute knowledge to the society. Every week, Knowledge Talks hosts and invites guests that are experts, professionals, and leaders from the field that bring wealth of knowledge to you. Knowledge Talks also highlights and promotes talents in the country that contribute knowledge and success to the nation. This program, ladies and gentlemen, is a weekly session that I will have with you every Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Saleh, for an hour bringing you free knowledge at your doorsteps on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Okay, stay tuned after this music break for today's interesting interview. Welcome back to Knowledge Talks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Saleh, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. What would it take to become a professional pianist? Well, my guest today, who is one of the best pianist women I have come across in Oman, and is all set to become, inshallah, the first Omani musician and composer as well, will answer that question for you, ladies and gentlemen. She will also help you learn what it takes to become a pianist yourself. I'm sure the question is, who is she? MashaAllah, she is Zahra, or even popularly known as Zara. Muhammad Al-Yusuf is she. And she is a professional pianist who is making the rounds in the Sultanate, MashaAllah. Zahra, or Zara, started playing piano at the age of 5 and today is booked by a number of events to play piano. Zahra looks forward to compete with other international artists around the world, and today Zahra will share her successful journey and advise how you can become a successful professional pianist as well, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Zahra, or Zara, how are you doing today?
Wa alaikum assalam, Tariq. I'm fine. I'm very well.
Okay, we're very happy to have you today here at Knowledge Talk. Zahra, you have a very, very beautiful music that you play. Your Instagram account, MashaAllah, has a lot of fans, and every one of fans, I'm sure they love you. We all love you, MashaAllah. You have style, you have fantastic product with you, which is the music, and you have achieved success. May Allah yazidik fi dunya wal akhirah, inshallah.
Inshallah, Allah yakhallik.
Our objective today is to learn about you and how you have become successful as well. Now, before we start with the questions that I have with me today, and from the other members who have sent across that they would like to learn from you, could you please tell us about your journey in the world of piano?
Okay. First of all, it's a long story.
Okay.
About 23 years ago,
MashaAllah.
When my father bought me at the first a small keyboard,
Okay.
and I remember I was with him and in Matrah Souk.
Okay.
Okay. He bought me that one as a gift
Okay.
without his knowledge that I'm having such a talent or such a musician gift.
Yeah.
Okay. Then suddenly I found myself that I can play any tune that I hear
Okay. With using this keyboard.
using this small keyboard, very advanced one.
MashaAllah. How old were you?
I was 5 years.
MashaAllah ta'ala. You were 5 years old. Your
Yeah.
father came with a gift and gave you the keyboard.
Yeah.
And this keyboard was is a device that plays sounds. Is that right?
Yeah, but it was very simple one.
Okay.
It has only maybe 3 or 4 sounds only.
Okay.
But I found myself that whenever anything I can hear, I can play on it. I can perform on it, and that was something strange within my family. But for me, I didn't know that this is something strange,
Okay.
because I was too young to recognize this.
Okay, now I've got one question.
I'm having a talent. Yeah.
Which is, mashallah, that is something that you should be very, very proud of, and you should really treasure it and nourish it. Now I want to go one step back. When your father came and gave you that gift, did he know that you like music, or maybe he saw you like
Never,
music, or is
never.
it just like a random gift?
It was a random gift because my father actually he likes to listen to movie soundtracks and movies
Soundtracks. Okay.
soundtracks. Yeah, and he's very he have very strong relationship with classical musics and
Okay.
film soundtracks.
Okay.
So he really would like me to be also having this relation.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
Yeah,
To the
so-
soundtracks and the
exactly.
music. Okay. Mashallah.
Yeah,
Mashallah.
so
Yeah.
every time when I'm with him in his car, he every time he's playing some of soundtracks
Okay.
and let me hear them, and he really wished that I could play some of these without his knowledge that I'm already have this gift.
Mashallah, that's very nice. So,
Yeah.
this is a very good relation between a father and a daughter, where the father likes one thing and he likes it, and then he is showing and illustrating whatever he likes to his daughter and wishing for her to be able to do it. And that's the relation that is between you and your father. And what I
Exactly.
liked is that he has got you the keyboard as a gift because he wants you to start playing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's very, very good.
And by the way, he doesn't know to play on any instrument.
Okay, he doesn't?
No, he just have a strong passion with this movie soundtrack. That's it.
Okay, mashallah, mashallah.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, and then when you started playing with the tune, of course that keyboard looked something very strange and new. When you press on them, you hear something ding dong dong, whatever sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
And then for you just listened to a music. That's what I understand.
Yeah.
And then you just played, and the music came out.
Yeah.
I mean,
This one is called musical ear.
musical ear. Okay, that's
The one that the one that I got from a god.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So you hear to the music and you can play the tune at any time without any problem.
Yeah, I can hear the music for 3 times to play it very
Immediately.
well.
And you played perfectly well.
Yeah, with the chords, with everything, even in a concert.
Amazing. Amazing. You know, I'll tell you myself, I'm not a pianist. I want tomorrow to be Zara, for example, or my daughter, to learn how to play as you do, because mashallah, you're very, very, you're professional. What I would do normally is try to memorize. For example, I'll tell you, I have got a piano, and I till today, when I play the happy birthday, that's the only thing I
That's
know.
when you can memorize it. It's easy.
And I memorize it, by the way. But in your advice as a professional pianist today, mashallah, should one memorize tunes or
No.
musics, or should they whatever?
They have learned it. They
have
don't
to
have to
learn.
memorize. Yeah, because if you memorize, you will forget.
Sahih, right?
As
True.
soon as become, you will forget it. But if you will know
Yeah.
what to play, or you know how to play whatever, anything you want to play, this is the talent, and this is how to you have to become if you want to be a pianist. You have to play whatever you want to play.
Yes.
You don't have to memorize the that
Each of the keys.
exactly.
Yeah. And now,
and in order to be playing whatever you want, there is two ways actually. The first way is to having a musical ear.
okay, like what you do.
Yeah,
mashallah. Okay.
and the other thing is to take a lessons.
Okay.
Or to go to any class and take some lessons. I mean, you have to know how to read and write the musical note.
Okay, so there is a courses available for people to learn or lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, there are.
For me, I don't know how to read and write the notes.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm self-taught, as I told you, and I'm playing by ear. But for people who would like really to learn the piano, they have to they have to know how to read and how to write the notes in order to compose their own musics.
On music. Okay. For you, you can listen to any music and you can play. You just need 3 times to listen to the music, right?
3 times to play it professionally.
3 times to play it
I
professionally.
can
If it's a one time.
play it from one time. It's fine.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That's fantastic, Zara. I really, really respect that, the skill that you have. And then now, would that also mean that you have, I wouldn't use the word memorize, but understand each of those keys of the piano or the keyboard? How do they sound, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Now, unless I'm wrong, I'm not. I mean, the piano is not something that I'm well versed with, but each keyboard has a different functionality.
Yeah.
Each piano keyboard, different functionality and different sounds.
Yeah.
How then can you manage from one to another? If someone comes in, if I go right now and buy a piano and bring it here, just put it. Would you be able to just play, work with it, or do you need to first know how to use the piano?
No, all the keyboards are the same. Even
Okay.
if it is piano or keyboards instrument, they are the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the keyboards are the same thing.
Yeah, maybe the dimension will be different from keyboard to another.
Okay.
Only this is the different. But it's the same.
But it's all the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all sound the same. Okay, so you just take it, play it, and it can work
Exactly,
very, very
yeah.
well. Now that's very, very interesting. Okay, let's take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, before we return today and have an interesting and exciting learning from Zara.
Our universe is filled with secrets and mysteries. Many questions to be answered. We find ourselves searching for those answers at the very fabric of science and society. And for the very first time, these worlds collide.
On my mark. Here we go.
This is Knowledge Talk,
Topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests.
the show that said it all, with your host, Tariq Barwani, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Face it and talk it through on Knowledge Talk.
Check it out.
Every week here on the Nation Station Radio, Sultan of Oman, 90.4 FM.
Welcome back to Knowledge Talks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer DJ Saleh, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Interesting discussion that we have today with Zahra on her talent using the piano, and today she is making a very great name for herself in Oman as Zara. Zahra, you have realized your talent when you were very young. Your dad supported you by getting you a keyboard. You played with it and you realized this is something that good you do. And today, mashallah, you have been called in a number of events to play piano near a very great audience. Let's go one step back, and I want to ask this question. Where do you work right now?
Currently, I'm working as a pianist
Okay.
at Muscat Grand Hyatt. I'm playing at their lobby
Okay.
3 days a week
Okay.
from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. for anyone who would like to come.
5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to live piano playing by Zara, ladies and gentlemen, and that's every 3 days a week. And what days is it?
It is 3 days a week. Sometimes they ask me to come 4 days or 5 days. It's depend on the peak.
Okay.
If it is peak season, so I'm going there for more than 3 days.
Okay, but it is something that you love to do.
Exactly.
Yes, and before that you were working on
the
different.
thing that I like to do.
Yes, that's important. And that's your advice for someone to do and work at something that they love to do rather than just work anywhere. I know you were previously working for a different company, and then you moved from the different company to working as a pianist is something that you love to do. Do you regret that by any chance, or you say no? I think someone has to do or work on something that they love to do.
It's very important that everybody is doing the thing that they like and they feel comfortable that they do.
Yes, so they have to be passionate about it, mashallah.
Yeah, that's why I left my company when I found myself in music.
Okay.
Then I found myself that this is the thing that I want. This is my future and this is my passion.
Yeah.
I would like to put all my
efforts
and strength in this thing.
Yes.
So I have to leave everything and I have to focus on this only.
Yeah, I can tell you something that I know is that a lot of people who seen the post about you on the social media that you will be coming to the radio, they were all like, wow, as in literally wow. And why was that? Is because some of them were working with you and they're surprised, how is she doing into a piano? And then not only piano, she's also been hired and asked by big companies to come in and play for them, mashallah, which is that's very big, because you are very, very quiet.
Yeah,
and
to be honest, I have been showed up only since 1 year and a half only.
Okay.
I have been playing since long time, but the
nobody knew about it.
Nobody knows about me.
But now everybody knows about it.
Because I didn't become a public pianist. I was just doing private events and private weddings. But now I become a public.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, and hope that I will become international as well.
Inshallah you will, as long as there's a statement is that if there is a will, there is always a way, and I can see it in you, mashallah. As I said, you were working in a company, you wanted to go out and make a name for yourself, you made it, and now you've got a goal to become international pianist, and inshallah you will. I can see that in you. Now tell me one thing, how did it go? I want to know the transition is from you doing it at home, because you said you're doing it at home and there's no difference from whatever you've been doing and what you're doing now. It's the same thing. You're good. Sahih?
Sahih.
Now,
yes.
The only difference is that you're doing it for public companies and not only doing it at home with your family. I want to know that transition bit. How did you approach the companies, or how did the companies approach you? That part is something that I would like to know.
Okay, it's happened to me by chance. You know, I was working at my previous company, and the manager of the Grand Hyatt was visiting me there.
Okay.
He was heard about me. I don't know from where.
Yeah.
I guess he saw my Instagram profile.
Okay. Oh, so you did have your Instagram account. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one way. Yeah.
But I wasn't working anywhere as a pianist.
Yeah.
I was in my previous company. He came to me. I was working as a customer service.
Okay.
In one of the telecommunication company.
Yeah.
He came to me and he said, I think I heard your music. You are Zara. I told him, yeah. He told me that why you don't come to play in my hotel?
Okay.
I found this thing is interesting. So I just replied, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then within 1 week,
Yeah.
I just signed the contract with them, and
Yeah.
I become their pianist. Alhamdulillah. They said we really want to have an Omani, a local pianist.
Okay.
We are encouraging the Omani talents.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's nice.
so the beginning was there actually.
Okay. That was the beginning, and that's when you started becoming
Exactly.
popular.
Yeah.
And,
Then when I found myself there, I become happy and I become famous a little bit.
Yes.
So I
little
decide-
bit. I think it's over big. I mean, big. Mashallah. Okay.
Then I decided to just leave everything and focus on my dream.
Okay, that's something that I like.
So
Yes.
I left my company and I started my own project that I'm playing at weddings and public events and for corporates. And alhamdulillah, plus my current job at Grand Hyatt Muscat.
Mashallah. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a passion. Ladies and gentlemen, you have something that you like. First thing is go and work on something that you like. And secondly is try to see how you can sell that service to companies and organizations. Zara is an example of someone who has done it. And today, mashallah, she has done a big name for herself as well. What are the challenges that you're facing or have faced?
Actually, the challenges is all about one word.
Okay.
I'm female.
Okay.
And you know that in our culture, women have to consider the community and the society that she lives in. and because my family was against me at the beginning when I want to become a public pianist.
Okay.
So I feel a little bit difficult to make them
Understand.
and understand what I want to do, what's my dream. And
yeah.
So I faced a little bit difficult with my mom actually.
Okay.
But alhamdulillah, at the end, she
Accepted it.
she accepted because she knows that I deserve to be shown up.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. I managed to
convince her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To convince her, and eventually I made her, and I made my all family member accept it.
And they're
and they
happy
are
too.
proud of me, alhamdulillah, now.
Yeah, they're very happy and they're proud of you to what you have achieved.
Yeah.
At
because
first
because they were afraid about me, because I'm a female, and maybe I'm the first one who's going and doing this project to be a public pianist.
Yeah. And in Oman, you're the only one.
Yeah, I'm the only one who have this project.
Yeah, you have this project. You're a pianist. You're the only one who's doing it for companies, and you've created a name for yourself. And what you do is you just take the piano and play it anytime. Now, how can people listen to your piano? I know how it is, but I would like to hear how can other people listen to them.
Actually, through social media, of course. I'm having an Instagram account, and you can find my link in Instagram, in my Instagram page. I'm having a YouTube channel. You can listen to the full tracks there.
Okay.
Okay, and of course the live piano performance that I'm doing 3 days a week at Grand Hyatt, plus my performance at event and at weddings.
Okay. Now, how can people book you? People would like to contact you and book you for their events. How can they go
My
about
contact is written on my Instagram page actually.
Okay.
And anybody is asking about me, they can also I'm having a contract with some of event management,
Okay.
like Souza Events, like Abu Shahab for weddings management.
Yeah.
So I'm having some of my also friends that they helping me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So that's how people can contact you.
Exactly.
So you are having contracts with different event management companies, and then they work with different clients, and then whoever clients that comes in, they just send you up to work with them. That's fantastic. Do you have a brand name for your company? Zara.
It is
that right?
Zara, yeah.
Zara. But have you opened an official company so far? Or
Not yet. I'm the only one who doing one company, and I'm only one person.
Yeah.
I'm the one who bring the piano, and I'm the one who playing and everything.
You are the kul fil kul, mashallah. But I can see there's a great future ahead of you, because you know what you want. You've already set the plan of what you want. Now you're talking about, so you are in over 23 years playing with piano.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're given any piano, you can play it at any time, any music, as long as you hear music once, you said, at least once.
At least once.
And then you can play on any keyboard.
Any keyboard.
That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Let us take, ladies and gentlemen, a quick break as we return and discuss with Zara on her exciting. Welcome back to Knowledge Talks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, Al-Aremi, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Zara, tell me one thing. What piano? What of the piano keyboard do you use right now? Does it have brand or type?
It is grand piano, baby grand.
It's called baby grand.
Baby grand.
Okay.
There is a lot of types.
Okay.
The one that I'm having is baby grand.
Okay.
But the one that I played on in Grand Hyatt, it's a little bit bigger than the baby grand.
Okay. But the tunes and everything is the same thing, the same feeling, right?
It's not the same feeling for me because of course that one that at the Grand Hyatt, it's something unique, and the tune of it is different than any other piano that I have ever played on.
In the Grand Hyatt?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Wow. Okay. Okay, but the playing style and everything is the same.
But the style and the keyboard are the same, of course.
Okay.
But the tune
is very different, huh?
Because the type of the strength is different.
Okay, so you always like it when you're called to come to office. You run quickly. You go. I'm coming. I'm ready. Yeah, because you love playing with that keyboard and instrument, right?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh,
and all the guests there, they can they can see me that when I'm playing, I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this is one of the things I think people should do. They should enjoy what they like to do. Now, how do you promote your musics? Do you promote them through the social media? Right? Only social media?
It's social media, and as I told you, I'm having a lot of my friends and some of companies
who promote your music.
Promote for me, yeah.
Yeah. And do you feel social media is playing any, apart from your friends? I know word of mouth is very good. And if people speak about the product or service, or in your instance is your piano playing, it makes a big impact, I know. But do you also feel that social media is adding value
of course,
to what you're doing?
It has the big role. All my customers are coming from the Instagram itself.
And from the Instagram itself,
the
huh?
Instagram, yeah.
Wow. How many fans do you have today? 13,000. That's the last one I checked, I think. Or is it going more than that? Maybe by every hour it goes more.
13.9 to be accurate.
Wow, I love that. That's awesome. I'm one of your fans, by the way. I don't know whether you noticed, but I always click likes on the nice posts that you post.
My pleasure,
every time, mashallah. Now, how can someone? You said you are the only Omani who's doing this project as a female, طبعا. How can we get more females to do it? How can we have another Zara? What will be the steps would you advise someone to do?
Okay. Zara have worked very hard.
Okay.
She have practiced for more than 23 years by herself.
Okay.
Okay, she taught herself, and she have very hard working. A lots of practices around 2 hours daily.
Okay.
So
you practice every day
2
hours.
Maybe
Are you
more.
still doing it?
Maybe more than 2 hours.
Even till today?
Till
you
today.
practice, and you practice listening
to.
to new music or so, or new tunes, or how do you do the practice?
Actually, I like to play piano when I feel sad, or when I feel down, or when I feel happy. It's no matter the situation is. So you can say that
Cocktail,
every time I'm playing the piano.
Okay. No, the thing is, I think one of the important things is because you love it, and that plays a role. Because you love something, you'll do it very, very well. How many musics have you composed so far?
Actually, 2 for now. And I have done many pieces, by the way, but unfortunately most of them are lost.
Okay.
Because as I told you, I can't write my compositions.
Yeah.
This is the problem. So because I'm playing by ear, I need to study the musical tune in order to write my own composed
composition
music.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to have my own composition album very soon, inshallah.
Inshallah. How many events have you done so far?
Too much.
Too much, mashallah.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it's around maybe now. Until now, it's maybe 20.
Maybe 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, for the public events, you've done around 20.
For the public event that I started to do only before 1 year.
Before 1 year, and now it's about 20 so far. Mashallah, that's very good. If you are offered the opportunity to go back to work for any company, would you go back to work for companies, or you say no?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. So you love what you do, you'll stick to what you do, and you will improve it.
And I feel comfortable now.
And you feel comfortable doing that,
Yeah.
which is that's. I can see it from your face. You're smiling. You're happy. I can see it that you're passionate in what you do. When you hear about your job, you always go, and that itself speaks big. Now, I know that music, there's a number of music instruments like piano, flute, guitar, and so on. Have you ever considered also trying another musical instruments, or are you satisfied and only happy with the piano?
I'm having very a long and strong relationship with the piano itself.
Yeah.
But I'm a keyboardist as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have very... I'm having very I'm having a lot of my musics that I'm doing on keyboards.
Okay.
Which I've been posted on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody who can listen to my music on YouTube, they think that I'm playing on a real guitar or on a real keyboard.
Yeah.
I mean accordion maybe, or flute. But actually they are a keyboard sound that I mixing together, and I manage them in the keyboard system itself.
Oh, that's nice. Amazing.
Yeah, so I'm doing that as well.
You're doing that as well.
Yeah.
What is the link to your YouTube so people can go or log in, our audience?
The same as my Instagram account, Zara.pianist.
So Zara.pianist. So
It's my
people can
YouTube
go to
channel.
that page and they can listen to it. Who is your role model, by the way?
I have two roles model. In my life, it's my mom.
MashaAllah, okay. And I'm sure your mom is listening to the radio today.
I hope so.
Okay.
And the music, it is the greatest artist, Yani.
Yani! Wow, okay. You know, you are my Omani Yani. You know that.
I wish that I can be like him, but
You can be better. You can be better. As long as you set your mind, you can be better. You are just working for a company. Today you have your own business.
Since I was inspired by his songs and his unique touch and his unique feeling in his songs. And you know, there's something in common between me and Yani. I feel that he doesn't learn the music and he doesn't know how to read and write the notes.
Okay. Wow. So he does the same thing. He just listens
Exactly.
and goes.
And now he become a very great musician.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Does anyone in your family play piano?
I am having actually 4 uncles.
Okay.
All of them are playing
Okay.
oud and keyboard.
All of them are playing. So you can all create one good business together, one team. Yani, MashaAllah. You all can play together. What is your future plans?
My future plan is to be famous Omani woman musician in Oman.
Okay.
And I want to be achieve my dream that I want to make my mom proud of me, of course.
Inshallah.
And of course I want to be my country become proud of me. I would like to become a composer also. This is my mission.
And your dream as well.
I know it's very hard to become a composer, but I need to do that. I need to achieve this dream.
I think when there is a will, there is a way, and you have proven yourself to have bypassed many of the challenges to become a successful, and you are today an example of a Omani woman who have gone through challenges, but she has overcome the challenges and have made a name for herself and successful. And you already have a brand, Zara. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Zahra Al-Yusuf, who is also known as Zara. Anything you wish to share to the audience before our end of our program today?
Yeah. I just wanted to tell everybody who's listening to me that everybody has Allah has given him a talent or a gift.
Yes.
But he have to discover this talent or his gift that Allah has given him. Don't try to copy any other talent or try to be like somebody else. You have to be discover yourself and follow your dreams and follow your passion and do it. Whatever, anything that you feel that you have a strength in, you have to discover it and you have to work on it really hard to achieve your dream.
Thank you very much, Zara, for joining us today on Oman Radio FM 90.4 to share about your successful journey in the world of pianists. And I would like to take this opportunity to wish you the very best and success in all that you do, inshallah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program for this week. I hope you all had an intriguing time with us. Let us catch up again next week on Tuesday, same time at 5 p.m. for a knowledge session. I'm Tariq Al-Barwani along with our studio engineer, Hamid Al-Aremi, wishing you all a happy and a pleasant week. Ma'a salama.